Hello there, Internet. See a Tekken here, and I have 4,900 Wii points on my Wii, and I have not spent for the longest time. So I'm gonna go into the virtual console here and spend them all now. Yeah, luckily I was already like looking through here before I made this video, so I already know what I'm gonna get. So let's go. Category, system. First game I'm getting. It's probably gonna take the longest to download because I haven't done this in a long time, so I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Neo Geo games probably take the longest to download. And I had not been on here in a long time, so I had not seen all the games that they added. So I was looking through here and I was like, holy crap, King of the Monsters, awesome. I love this game as a child, so it's totally the game I'm going to get right now. They have like all these Melsela games as well. And then like, where is that? Samurai Showdown. I did not know. Okay, I knew Samurai Showdown when it was on here. I probably knew 2 was on here, but had forgotten. But I did not know Samurai Showdown 3 was on here, or that Samurai Showdown 4 was on here. So all 4 Samurai Showdown. Wait, no, I think there's a 5th one actually. So Samurai Showdown 1 through 4. What the f? I did not know they were all on here. And then like all the King of Fighters games. Okay, not all, but you know, like from '94 to '97. That's just, man. I saw that and I was like, man, I'd like to get these Samurai Shodown games eventually. Or probably just like all the other virtual console games. I would just buy it and download it and not come back and play it. So yeah. I'll go ahead and put this on the memory because it might be faster. And I should have the space, I believe. Ooh, I can use classic controller. Yay. So yeah, King of the Monsters. I know there's a King of the Monsters 2 on Super Nintendo, but it's not on the Virtual Console. And then like after thinking about it, it's like, you know, there's like way ton more awesome Neo Geo games or like Neo Geo arcade games that had like console ports that did not end up on the Virtual Console. 'Cause I remember this game called Saturday Night Slam Masters, and it was like a wrestling game, but it's not on here. And I was like, oh man, if that game was on here, I'd totally download it, but it's not. So no Saturday Night Slam Masters for me. I think the first game I ever finished in the arcade that like I got to the end credits was Neo Geo game. I have no idea what it was though. It was like a side-scrolling 2D fighting game, or not 2D fighting, 2D beat 'em up with like, and you could like change. You're like, I'm not sure if you're a shapeshifter dude, but like your character that you're playing as, you could like change into different enemy types and stuff. It was pretty cool. Okay, and then like the next 2 games I will get are Booger Man. Can't believe they put that on there. That's funny. Clay Fighter, haha. Yeah, it's cool because like on the Sega Genesis, like they have that Sonic's Ultimate Sega Genesis collection, so there's like a ton of games on there that are on here that I don't have to buy because it's on that collection, so I don't have to worry about it. But they don't have these 2 games, Earthworm Jim and Earthworm Jim 2, which I'm now going to get. It's really weird, like going back to play these like Genesis games and like the characters in them. It's like it takes you back. It's like, you know, it's like these characters that were like all, they had like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's like it's very like era thing where it's like, you know, Sega does what Nintendo don't, and you know, Sonic was just like way more attitude and pizzazz than Mario. I mean, look at him, he's all boring with those overalls and just going across the screen collecting coins. I mean, I love me some Mario, so it's, you know, it's not that he can't like both, because I like both, you know, Sonic and Mario, but I'm just saying, it takes you back. There's like a ton of like characters, like there's like Bubsy and like, I don't know, what are their platform-esque characters that were like, they were not platform mascots, but they just like, it was weird. It was a weird time. Earthworm Jim 2. I didn't even know if I ever played this one. I know I played the first one because I did not get very far as a child playing it, but you know, now that I'm an adult, we'll see. So let's see. That would be 3 more games. Wait a minute. I just thought in my mind of a game that. Wait, no. See, it's like the last game that I'm gonna get. I'm trying to decide if I should get Super Castlevania 4 or Strider. Because it's like Strider, I have that on my PSP. It's in like the Capcom Classics Reloaded or something, or Remixed or something. So I probably won't get that, but I never played the like straight up console port version. But that probably is what that is on that collection, so I'm not too worried about it now that I think about it. It's not like it's like that much different, so it might be I should do some research, but whatever, no big deal. So let's see, that was what did I just get? Wow, I don't even know. Oh yeah, that was whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit. Actually, wait a minute. There's like, wait a minute. TurboGrafx. I think there's one TurboGrafx game that I'm getting. I believe. Wait a minute. Go back. Yeah, I wanted to get like Bonk and Bonk's Revenge because I never played them, but as I can see from my balance, it was like really weird. It was like 4,900 points, and I wanted to like get the games that would like level it out to 0, since I'd probably not come back and download a game again. Since I had 4,900 points on my account. I've had those for months, if not a year, because I just haven't turned my Wii on or used it. So har har har. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a TurboGrafx game on here. I think it's the last one on the list, because it's like you have to go through here and it's all alphabetical. Military Madness. This game was like one of the first games on the Virtual Console, and I wanted to get it for the longest time. Never got around to it, so I'm gonna have to get that eventually. It's kind of like what's that game called? That strategy game, Advance Wars? Yeah, Advance Wars on the DS or the GameCube. I think there's like a version there, but it's like that where you have like units that you move, strategy style, and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to play that, but I never got around to getting it. So yeah, Ease books 1 and 2. I think they might have made like a more updated version of this on PC, but I don't know. So whatever. If they did, whatever. This is only like what, $8 or something if you calculate the amount of Wii points. Oh no, I'm running out of blocks. Crap. Whatever. The other two games are for. I'll fix this later. I'll put the other ones on my SD card. And they're like both Super Nintendo games anyway, so they're not that big. So yeah, I haven't played any of these games, and these are like the first two, so it makes sense to start at the beginning. That's just the way I usually play things. Except for Splinter Cell, haha. Well, I did have the other games, I just didn't play them, so that happens sometimes. Yeah. Okay, maybe I was thinking that the Neo Geo games were the ones that took a long time to download, and it was actually the TurboGrafx games that took a long time to download. Note to self. But yeah, I gotta say, Virtual Console's okay. It's not as awesome as I thought it would be when like forever ago when it was like announced or whatever. There's still like a ton of games that aren't on here. I'll try like an example of that after I'm done. After Mario's done downloading here. All right. So yeah, like if you go Virtual Console, let's see, category, system, 64. There's only 21 Nintendo 64 games. Like what is that? 1080 Snowboarding, Mario Man Hero, Cruising USA, but no Cruising World, F-Zero X. Kirby 64, Mario Golf, Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 64, Mario Tennis, Ogre Battle 64. You gotta wonder, like, why there's like 10 Mario Party games or something, and there's like 4 on the 64. So I wonder, like, why they chose the second one. That's really interesting. Paper Mario, Pokemon Puzzle League, Pokemon Snap. I bought Sin and Punishment, but I've yet to play that game, so that's funny. But I can say that for like most of the games on here, so yeah. Star Fox 64, Super Smash Brothers, Ocarina of Time, Wave Race, and then like Majora's Mask is on here, but it came out like forever after Ocarina of Time, because I was like, oh man, I've never played Majora's Mask. I'd really like to. And it finally came out on the Virtual Console. I was like, yes, I can play it. And then Yoshi's Story. So those are like all the Nintendo 64 games. So, alright, Super Nintendo. Let's go. Wait a minute. Oh, I had to like try to remember what games I was downloading. Breath of Fire 2. Yeah, see, like Breath of Fire 2 is on here, but Breath of Fire 1, not so much. What is that? Chrono Trigger. I love that game. Chrono Trigger. If you have not played that game, download that game. It is awesome. Take my word for it. F-Zero. I kind of want to get this game because, I don't know. I like it. I really like the GameCube one, but I hadn't played like the older ones, so I kind of like go back and play them. But oh yeah, also Final Fantasy 2 and 3, two of the most awesome games like ever. Final Fight, yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Don't have the money to buy those right now because I spent them all. So yeah, and I wasn't about to like spend all my points on like sequels of like one game. And there's like new HD version that you can play. So Greatest 3. Or is that just like a more pretty version? I don't know. I haven't played it. All the Kirby games. Well, not all the Kirby games, but Kirby games at the wazoo. Mega Man X2. Ogre Battle. I gotta say, Ogre Battle. I played Ogre Battle 64, and I played this game, and I'm confused on which game. Is it this game or Tactics Ogre that people are always like gushing over? Because I played Tactics Ogre on PSP, and like I did not know until I played that game that and Ogre Battle are two completely different series within the universe of that game. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, Ogre Battle 64, awesome. Ogre Battle Super Nintendo, not as awesome. Maybe it's awesome later on. I just haven't gotten to the awesome part. But yeah, Tactics Ogre totally better than both of them because it's if you like those types of games anyway. Secret of Mana, I've yet to play. I really was happy it was put on here though. So, Space Invaders, some City, some Street Fighter action, Super Adventure Island, Super Castlevania. All right. Let's see, SD card. Sure. And then after this, I'll be completely out of Wii points. Or temporarily out of Wii points? Whatever. Let's see, where's my... If my classic controller was anywhere near around, I would like hook it up to like play something. But, whatever. It's not, so it's not gonna happen. I could hook up the GameCube controller, I guess. But, yeah, whatever. This video is 13 minutes long. Wow. That's a long video to download some games. I'm sorry if you sat through all this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I was just talking while I like navigated the menu. I didn't even know how long it would be. So, Well, I could probably get to this game really faster if I knew how to, but yeah, my bad. So we were at the S's with the Super Castlevania, I believe. Yep. There it is. Super EDF, Earth Defense Force. I wonder if that's like related at all to the new version on like 360 and PS3. Another Street Fighter game, yeah. Super Turrican 2. See, if there are demos for these games, I'd probably play them all because, yeah, seriously. Like back in the day, you could not tell if a game was awesome or not just by looking at like the back of the box. Or if someone, well, because you're a kid though, so you thought everything was awesome, so yeah. At least I did. I was like, oh man, the game's awesome. This game's awesome too. Zombies and Miniatures. Actually, I don't think I've ever played this game. I just know there's a ton of people on the internet that always say this game's awesome, so I will just side on the, even though I don't prefer to do it, I'll like side on the side of the internet for once and be like, okay, let's see if the internet got it right for once. Wow, this video is 15 minutes long. That's ridiculous. Alright, there we go. I'm all out of Wii points. And actually, before I end this video, I'll just go through like all the Virtual Console games I have. So it's like, you know, if you have like any recommendations of like stuff I don't already have, just like put them in the comments. And yeah, we can totally just have a nostalgic, oh man, back in the day, this game was so awesome, blah 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 blah, fest in the comments. So here we have Majora's Mask. Next page. Yeah, as you can see, I have like way more Virtual Console games than actual Wii games, but that's not getting into it. River City Ransom, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Pilot Wings, Donkey Kong Country 2. That game is hard. It's either the first one or the second one. There's like this mine rail level. I got stuck on it. I was like, F this game. I don't even know why people like this game. Just F this game. Just I think what it is just like games that like games are like old games are hard. Like, you know, the whole like NES hard term comes to mind. So I probably just like need to go back to it and just destroy it because like I'm awesome. So I probably could. But yeah, Ogre Battle right there for Super Nintendo, and then Super Mario RPG I've yet to play. Yeah, finding time to play these games not easy because I'm just cracking out on Mass Effect right now. So it's like, yeah, I think Donkey Kong Country the first, Zelda 2, Secret of Mana, Super Mario Brothers 2, Legend of Zelda. I think this is A Link to the Past. It is. And then Legend of Zelda, since they both say Legend of Zelda. That's the Nintendo Entertainment System one, NES one. Super Metroid, Super Mario Kart, ActRaiser. I love this game. I totally recommend it. It's awesome. You should play it if you've never played it. It's just that good. Contra 3. These are the games I just downloaded. So let me go to my SD card menu. It should be on here. The rest of the Virtual Console games, because I'm pretty sure I like stuck them all on here. Super Mario World, arguably the best. I say between this one and 3 are the best 2D ones, and then like 3D it's between like 64 and Galaxy. Cause yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get into it. That I could talk forever about that. But yeah, R-Type 3. Super Punch-Out. I gotta say, Punch-Out games, I'm not as good as I thought I would be at them. Because everybody's all like, oh, Punch-Out games are so awesome, blah, 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 blah. You can totally get into them so easily. Not so much. Gunstar Heroes, R-Type, the first, Majora's Mask, Crash and the Boys Street Challenge. Check that game out if you have like $5. That's all it is. It's like $5, and seriously. Well, I guess you cannot buy 5 Wii points, so you have to get 10, but it's totally an interesting game to experience. Toe Jam and Earl 2. Okay, I already went over some of these, I believe. Did I go over all these? I think I did. Kirby 64. I don't think I had that one. Super Castlevania. Alright, wait a minute. Oh, it's not on page 1, that's funny. So yeah, Super Mario 64, I love that game. Mario Kart 64. Paper Mario, Sin and Punishment, 1080, Snowboarding, Kirby's Adventure. This game is pretty good, I gotta say. I had not played it, and after playing it, I was like, wow, I can see why people like Kirby, because this game is pretty awesome as the first Kirby game. And like each one's different, so it's kind of like Final Fantasy, where it's like they're all different every time. So yeah. Kid Icarus, I gotta say, overrated. I don't care what you think, but I played this game and I was like, I don't know what is wrong with the internet or people on the internet of like, oh, new Kid Icarus. I played that game, it's not that great. So I don't know what they see in Kid Icarus and like why it's so awesome, but it's not awesome. Punch Out and Super Mario Bros. 3, one of my most favorite games of all time. And that's pretty much it for the Virtual Console games I have on here. If you have any recommendation, like I said, leave them in the comments. We're gonna be like, oh man, I remember that game, and put a old person anecdote of old-timey goodness of why when you played it and how awesome it was in the comments. Go ahead and leave it there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, or not. If the haters, have fun and good game. Until I make another video, or you hear from me again. Now signing off.